Blog Talk Radio.
Are you ready to take a bite out of the competition? Are you looking for ideas to make your business better? Welcome to the Core Business Show with Tim Jacquet,
sponsored by Apple Capital Group.
At the core of every successful business, you'll find people making a difference. And with each episode of the Core Business Show, we talk with those people, examine those ideas, and explore the strategies that make them special. Now, the host of the Core Business Show, Tim Jacquet.
Good morning. Welcome to another episode of the Core Business Show. I'm Tim Jacquet, your host. Today, we're going to talk about SEO tips for beginners. If you'd like to join in the conversation, please call at 347-324-3460. Post your question in the chat room, or you can go ahead and email us at info@thecorebusinessshow.com. I'll go ahead and just roll into the show. SEO tips for beginners. I'm going to kind of name probably about 5 tips that you need to be aware of. And before we dive into that, let's go take a station break from our sponsor, Apple Capital Group. We'll be back in one moment.
You're listening to the Core Business Show, sponsored by Apple Capital Group. Apple Capital Group in Jacksonville, Florida, is a commercial lender that specializes in asset-based loans, equipment leasing and financing, invoice financing, commercial real estate loans, and asset-based financing in the U.S. and Canada. Apple Capital Group is a direct lender that lends on their private equity investment portfolio. 90% of most loans are decided within 2 hours, and vendor funding within 24 hours after documents are completed, with a one-page application. No slow no's, just a quick decision and a fast yes. To get more information about lending from Apple Capital Group, call 866-611-7457. That's 866-611-7457 to speak with one of our loan specialists. Or visit us right now at applecapitalgroup.com. Welcome back to the Core. Once again, here's Tim Jacquet.
Welcome back to the Core. I'm Tim Jacquet, your host. Let's talk about SEO tips for beginners. Number one, Google. According to Google, 95% of all online searchers never go past the first page of your results. And the reason why is because people are just impatient. They don't like to go beyond first pages. If they can get all they need on the first page and it looks credible, why go to the second page? So kind of keep in mind that competing for that first page, everybody wants that piece of the pie. So they're going to do whatever you can to be on the first page. But you got to feed Google. Google is an animal that needs to be fed. And in order for you to to be on first page, you're going to have some very good content, or you're going to have to be blogging every single day to try to keep your name up there with fresh content. Here's 5 items that we can go through. Before we begin with that, if a website is not going to show up on the first page in Google, Yahoo, Bing, from your industry and major keywords, then your website is not receiving traffic. That should be your business and acquiring leads, and it is essential in order to survive in today's economy. Here's a tip. One is for beginners is title tags. Title tags are one of the most important component. Is your title tag of your business. Make sure your business kind of related to your title tag that is kind of related, if that makes sense. So plumbing, if you ABC Plumbing, make sure that your tag says ABC Plumbing and kind of have everything on that with that keyword plumbing. Also, you want to kind of localize it, localizing your area as with plumbing. Anytime you do a blog or video, plumbing, and put your company name as ABC Plumbing, so forth. And those title tags are really important. Also, with those title tags, just put in what your local area is. Are you in what subdivision? Or are you in what part of town? Or are you, for example, if you're in Dallas, Texas, what subdivision of Dallas, Texas? What area of Dallas, Texas? Where are you close to? Let's go for Dallas, Texas. Okay, you're in Dallas, Texas. Say you in Highland Park. Okay? So you're a plumber in Highland Park. So you make a page for Highland Park. You make a page of your subdivision. You make a page of the closest mall near to you. You kind of draw those people and those title tags to your locality, and then build from there. Okay, you in Highland Park, you in this subdivision, you in this community, and you just keep building from that all around it. And then you just go, okay, you not only in Highland Park, you're in Oak Cliff, or you're in Oak Cliff if you're in downtown. You're in downtown, you're in this and that. And just keep building and expanding that until you cover your whole city. Look online to find out what's the name of all the subdivisions, what's the name of all the different cities within your area of Dallas. Dallas is a metroplex, which is Fort Worth. So just kind of keep expanding through the whole, make a page for each subdivision or make a page for each city in the Dallas-Fort Worth metroplex. Okay, number 2 is meta tags. Make sure you code those pages with relevant information, with zip codes and where your area is. So if they type your zip code, or you type in this particular information, or you type the city or the subdivision, is in your meta tag. And your meta tag is for each page. Meta tags and information is hidden in code on your site that search engines use to make relevant information to come up. Number 3 is interlinking. Interlinking is not only helpful for search engine rankings, but it allows visitors to find other pages on your website that might not be reachable through main navigation or easily found. Internal linking can be also passed along as link juice from one page to another page, which can help your rankings as well. Number 4, content is essential. Make sure you wrap 2 good paragraphs about whatever it is. Make a video link. Make sure that when you put a picture there, or several pictures, make sure it's the title of your page and is your keywords is in there. So when they type in your company name or type in plumbing, this picture will come up and it will still make you much relevant. Content is important. Search engines love content. The content of your site needs to be unique, well written, and contain useful information. It needs to also contain the keywords which you're trying to optimize for, which is relevant to the particular page. And number 5, backlinks. At this point are still the most important off-site factor when it comes to your site rankings. Getting backlinks, however, is a time-consuming process and something that needs to be constantly done in order not only to achieve high rankings, but also to maintain your rankings you've already achieved. So again, just kind of recap real quick. Number 1, title tags important. Meta tags is number 2. Internal link is number 3. Content is number 4. And number 5 is backlinks. Again, thank you for listening to Core Business Show. You can get this content on our website at blog.apple Capital Group. You can download this episode on iTunes or Blog Talk Radio. Everybody, thank you for listening. Tim Jacquet, your host. Have a great day.
Thank you for listening to the Core Business Show with Tim Jacquet. For a free quote on equipment leasing and financing, visit our website, applecapitalgroup.com. That's applecapitalgroup.com. And fill out the information to receive your free quote. We hope you'll join us for our next episode. And remember, you can always get to the core via iTunes. You'll find all our previous episodes there. Thanks again for listening to the Core Business Show with Tim Jacquet.